Hello, my name is Ajibola Tajudeen, but you can call me Keeme, and today you're watching Conversations with Keeme, a show where we act stuff and we make stuff. Today my guest is a Broadway actress and singer, and now doing Phantom on Broadway. Please welcome with me, Kelly Jean Grant. How long have you been doing Phantom now?
Oh, look, we're making masks.
Yeah, we're making masks.
I've been with the show for about 10 years. I did 3 years on the road with the road show of Phantom, the music box company, and I was with Christine out there, and for about 3 years, and then about 2011 I joined this cast, so I guess that's been 7 years. So I started in the female ensemble in the Broadway cast in about 2011. And I've been doing it ever since.
So how do you keep it fresh every show, you know, like every year?
Well, that's a really good question. I think just the knowledge that like the audience is seeing it for the very first time, and you know Broadway shows are not inexpensive. I mean, they're spending some bank to get a ticket to a show like this. So you have to respect that, but beyond that, that this is the first time you're telling the story. That maybe they've never heard the story of Phantom before, and even though you know it inside out, this might be their first opportunity to hear the arc of the characters and things. So basically, you try to remember that and respect that and keep it fresh, and so that you are telling the story for the very first time.
So what other Broadway shows have you done?
This is my third sort of Broadway show. My first one was kind of a road show as well, but Company was my Broadway debut in 2006, 2007.
With our producer, Kristen Huffman.
Yes, where I worked with Kristen. And also, I did a Hal Prince show prior to that was, but it was the Road Company. It was the 1996 revival of Showboat.
So I see you have a beautiful family over here. And
I do.
I just wanted to know how you juggle a beautiful family like that and a Broadway show.
Oh, it's hard, but it's good hard. You know, you're tired, but you're the good kind of tired. You're the tired that, you're... the issue is, of course, that we work at night on Broadway. I'm one of those parents that, like any parent that has a job at night. My daughter is already asleep by 8. This is my daughter, Navia, and she's going to turn 3 very soon. And Navi is, precocious and amazing and funny and challenging, and I love her so much, and it's really hard because she's already been asleep for so long when I get home after the Broadway, after doing my show, and then try to get up the next day, and, she gets up at the crack of dawn like most children do, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and boy, I have never drank this much coffee in my entire life. So, so coffee is a necessity, and, we're getting through it, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and, she's, of course, 100% worth it, and I love my job, too, so I think I'm best of all possible worlds.
So do you live in New York, here in New York?
I do. I live up in, let's see, look, you got your butterfly on the top. It's beautiful. That's a great place for it. Let's see.
It's falling off, but
let's see what we can do. All right, maybe. I live in what we lovingly call upstate Manhattan, which is up by Inwood. It's like sort of high up at the top of the north end of Manhattan. I live, sort of up by the George Washington Bridge kind of area. So I do live in the city, which is another fun thing. Commuting in the trains are their own challenge. So yeah.
If you could live in any country, what would it be?
Oh wow. Maybe I'm thinking. This is weird. I've never thought of that before, but I'm thinking either Canada or. I'm thinking like Ireland.
Why?
I'm really outdoorsy, and I love, hiking and biking and running and all that kind of stuff, and I feel like there's a lot to explore there in terms of, the natural beauty of the place, or maybe like Iceland or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool.
I heard that you run marathons. How often do you do that?
Yes, I do. So I'm in about, I want to say I'm maybe 20 marathons in, and I'd love to, I don't have any plan to stop running them. They're sort of they're just sort of my side passion, and they've always been part of my life, and so I now kind of feel like even though I've got all this other stuff going on, I didn't really want to give that up.
So this year we're doing the show Hunchback of Notre Dame, which you know is a show about being an outsider and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, was there any moment in your life where you felt like you were an outsider, and why?
Being an actor always makes you an outsider. And I'll tell you why I say that. Because I think we keep such weird hours. It seems kind of strange to your layperson that you're working at night when everybody else is going to sleep. I have a lot of neighbors that see me leaving at like 4:30, 5 p.m. and run out the door, and I'm going to be maybe late to work. They're saying, and I remember the kids down the hall going, "You're going to work?" Like,
yeah.
the concept of us leaving for work when everyone else is like coming home and having dinner and, you know, having a normal life, I guess. And then you just have to start thinking of your life as normal.
We're coming to the end of our interview today. If you show your mask.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
know if I got very far.
Mine is it's supposed to be like that, but yeah.
There you go.
Pretty. Yeah, yours is better.
I don't know about that.
So, what would you say to young leaders who would like to lead in their community?
Perseverance. You know, don't take no for an answer. Really stick at it, and if there's a specific area of your community or that you are interested in or that you feel you can make a difference in, you know, then just grab on with both hands and don't let go.
Okay, thank you for being our guest today on Conversation with Keeme.
Sure.
And I would like to say to you guys out there, remember your voice is your power, so use it. Keeme out!